We're live.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah. Let me know if I'm cutting out, since I believe Discord is trying to end my entire career here. So, welcome back to the Stained Glass Lands. Previously, in this combat, you entered yourselves into the Estelheim arena, supporting the side of a woman named Rook of the Sky, who had some intrigue against other individuals representing different factions at play here. The arena gathered and converged on this peak to represent the different sides of the Stained Glass Lands in this traditional tournament to ostensibly be an attempt to bring the Stained Glass Lands together to fight against the reopening of the Orm Throne War. But you discovered that it was a very intricate line of betting where there was a lot at stake, depending on who won, in which order people placed, and you involved yourselves in the bets, allying yourselves with certain individuals, making agreements with others. You descended into this tournament and figured out that there were two sides of this clockwork-like arena, probably about half a mile long, a sort of black sand beach, around which a barrier prevents the central area from being accessed, where two large clockwork-like towers protrude. And you discovered that these individual transportation circles, one of which, all of which are inscribed with an arcane symbol, sort of along the central axis of them. There seem to be these two with the same symbol of abjuration here, then these two with illusion on opposite sides. One side you realized a bit after combating a few times that it was a more test of combat, a trial of combat to obtain inscriptions on a ring, and the other side seems to have been a more cerebral but no less dangerous puzzle-like contraption that you very cleverly managed to uh, circumvent a battleship map. So, as you exited the circle of hell that you found yourself in, yes, family feud with Steve. I'll wait until I rip out the Jackbox. But you found yourselves standing on the now defunct transportation circle in this conjuration area, surrounded by the undead of Sazala's entourage, where monologuing was this very elegantly dressed Vulcanal Paleford, a kind of witch-like creature, with the hooded, elderly-looking man at her side. After some threats were exchanged, she said that she would let you go, and nobody would have to risk their health and lives in order to obtain the information you had collected from the other pieces of this puzzle. But Lorenz very violently began combat, and with a combination of that and decisions made, she made the executive decision to flee, with her and her revealed to be a choirfolk friend. You can see him wielding a rapier at his side, but there's something wrong about his eyes. They're shattered like floating islands, pulled taut, jagged edges, and it draws you in. It paralyzes you. You feel your neck, creep, shivers down your spine. There's something wrong about his eyes. They draw you in. Feel your breath exhale as you look into them. They just pull these two beaming pinpricks of white against the sky that somehow blinds you. But they are gone for the moment. When we pick ourselves back up, a sort of tangled mess of spike-like thorns around you. Waiting in the midst are two of the Minotaur-like skeletons and one of the Gnoll-like skeletons, which is just streaming and shedding blood too much for its to be, fully real. Slavering at the mouth, gnashing and gnawing. They're going to pick up initiative, top of the round. The Soul Hunter is up. Check something. That's the one that casts the spike growth around all of your feet. It is going to so I'm going to cast a muttered spell on itself, raising a hand on its chest. You can see its movement speed increase as it will cast Longstrider. And will use its movement to dash this way. Still maintaining concentration on spell. Chain, you're up.
We got a runner!
No, actually, it's going to go the other way. Sorry about that. Yeah. There we go. Chain, it's your turn.
Alright, Chain is going to put the blunderbuss away, and he will attack this vanguard right here, just with a normal soul knife.
Okay.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
And since Leor is right there, I get sneak attack even though I didn't have advantage, right?
That is correct.
Wonderful. Ooh. That's pretty good damage. Let's see, it's 12, 17, 20, 25 psychic damage.
25 psychic damage. Alright.
And then I'm going to...
Oh, psychic damage, you said.
Yes, psychic damage.
Check one thing. No, they can suffer psychic damage. Okay. Alright, is that your turn?
I'm gonna move... If I'm here, am I out of the circle now?
Yes.
Okay, that's 2d4 damage, right?
Yes, you take 6 points of piercing damage as it just slashes your heels.
Wonderful. Okay, then I'm gonna... So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Go right here, and I'll use my bonus action to do another attack. 12.
12 will not hit. Dashes out of the way.
Then that is Chain's turn.
Bloody Bones Beast is up. Let's see something real quick. The Renzi right there. Going to burn one of its little features it has. You can see it sort of rakes the claw against its chest, and a gout of blood spurts out. It begins foaming at the mouth, this red flecked spittle, and it is going to tear into you.
Okay.
Going to use its unstopping assault. It's going to reckless attack. That is a 24 to hit.
Holy shit. Yeah.
With just raking your side of the claw. Let's see. That is going to be 7 points of slashing damage. It's going to attack again at advantage. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Going to deal 6 points of slashing damage. Going to attack again. Advantage. It's 23 to hit as well.
Yeah, that hits.
Took 5 points of slashing damage. It's going to attack again at natural 20.
Holy shit, what the fuck is this
Yeah,
thing?
that hits.
All silvery barbs that one.
Silvery barbs, that one. It re-rolls, right, at disadvantage?
Correct.
There's still a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Better than
I
a
will
natural 20.
Yeah.
I'll channel the advantage to Foshkra for his next turn.
All right. That's still going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
Lorenz is down.
Oh, not for long.
No, it can still keep attacking until it misses.
What?
Yeah, it's going to attack you again, Lorenz.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit. You fail 2 death saving throws. It's going to attack you again. That is a
No, 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 no.
What's your armor class, Lorenz.
12.
Okay, so 10 does not hit. And you are. How many times did it hit you? That would be 6. You are bleeding. You are hemorrhaging. You take 6 points of damage per round at the start of your turn. For a little bit.
He needs to be healed immediately. Holy shit.
Anton, you're up.
Okay, shoot. Seeing this thing just wailing at Lorenz. Silvery Barb's not doing much. I'm going to cast my last spell slot, 3rd level healing word on Lorenz. That's 13 healing for Lorenz.
13 healing. Ooh, gasping, sitting up, turning to consciousness. There's blood pouring from you, Lorenz.
Still looking down at the bloody bones beast. I'll just say, your brains and looks both leave much to be desired, and cast a vicious mockery if you can make a wisdom save.
That is it charisma or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Okay. That is a 14.
My DC is a 15, so he fails. He takes 5 damage and has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
5 points of damage. Okay. I'm so sorry, Chain. Do you remember how much damage you did to the Vanguard?
25.
25. Okay.
How are we one step away from losing a character?
Chandra and the firefolk have disappeared into the ether there. Lorenz, start of your turn, you take 6 points of just damage. I don't. It's not damage type. Probably slashing.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have died if you weren't healed.
Wow.
But it is your turn. You're conscious, still heavily bleeding.
I think, oh my gosh, after that, bleeding everywhere, we are, be a measure. Yeah, we're gonna Misty Step all the way, over to here.
Muttering a spell, getting out of the hail of thorns.
Yeah. Okay, so that's bonus action. Okay, just making sure. Cool. Spell slot, and then we will cast Guiding Bolt with very shaky hands.
On which one?
One who nearly killed.
The bloody bones.
Bloody
beast.
bones beast. Very nice. You have advantage since it reckless attacks, by the way.
Okay, so I'll just roll it again.
Yeah. Non-natural 20 will hit.
Okay. That'll be 12 radiant damage.
12 radiant damage. Right. So battering it to the side, you can see blood sort of poof off of it in a crimson cloud. Yeah, it's now radiating energy and is injured.
And that is it.
Leora, you're up.
So super fun. Okay. First things first, gonna cast Healing Word, level 2 on Lorenz. Incredible. Love that. Love that natural one.
So sorry, Lorenz, roll me a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn to see if you can staunch the bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, it really tore into you. Leora, your turn. But Leora healed you a bit. That's 9 points of healing to you, Lorenz.
And then for my action, I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. All right. Your aura, we want to be purple.
Yeah. Give me that purple.
15 feet.
I believe so. Let me double check. Yes, 15 feet.
Yes. All right.
The two auras interact nicely.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
You are surrounded on your lonesome since Fenton in the air by all three of these creatures. Standing there in the writhing, spiky fog, just exuding your spiritual aura. Reed, it's your turn.
So I'm going to. I know what I'm gonna do. This turn, next turn. Okay,
Oh, are you still hasted?
I am. I think.
You're no longer hasted, because Lorenz was concentrating on it and he went down.
Yes. All right.
Sort of heartbeat pulse of exhaustion goes through your chest.
Stunned for 1 round.
Close, yes, you are.
Okay, gotcha.
Watching this happen with glassy eyes, unable to move and do anything. Sorry.
Kill him.
All right. Couple questions. I am raging, I take it.
You are raging very much so.
Okay. For what did you choose for the weapons for this rage?
Bite.
Bite. Okay. And did you use any of the Beast Barbarian movements?
Not yet.
Like the leap, the fly, or the
I
the wall run?
believe the climb was used last.
You just climb at the horde, but it's a different rage.
Well, that's something that's set per short or long rest.
Okay, then it's the climb.
Okay.
No flying lizards today.
No, I would have been over. It would have been great if it was fly, but it would have been also great if it was the leap. Let's see.
I didn't know fly was a part of that feature for you.
It is now because I climbed the mountain. I get half my movement speed as a fly speed if I choose it. So that's 25 feet of flight. Anyway, with a strength score of 18, how far can I leap over something like in a distance?
18 feet. You can 5 times your strength. Wait, no.
That's too much.
No.
I was gonna say, that's a Superman leap.
Jumping. A number of feet up to your strength score. So how many? What's your strength score?
18.
15. So you can jump 4 feet straight.
I thought you said it equal to your strength score, not your modifier.
You're not jumping 18 feet.
Yes.
Is it a long jump or a high jump?
I was thinking of a long jump.
Because I can long jump. I can long jump way
So
more
it
than
would be
4
strength
feet.
score. So yeah, pardon me, it would be 18 feet you'd be able to jump.
So you'd be
Okay.
able to make it 3
Each square-
spaces.
Each square is 5 feet. So are we rounding up or rounding down?
Always round down in D&D, so it would be 15
I
feet
guess.
for 3 tiles.
Okay. That's what I needed to know. Thank you. And I take it this thorny brambles, anytime you move on it, is when
Yes.
you take damage.
Yeah, every 5 feet you move within it, you take 2d4 piercing.
Also, difficult terrain.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking about the leap.
It
How
may
high is
be
this
a
thing?
good idea to go around the edge and pounce on one of them from the edge.
Yeah, but this thing's like fucking 50 feet wide anyway, in diameter. So it's like... I can't even make the short angle jump on this. I guess I could do that. Maybe.
It's up to you.
But that, yeah, that would be
You'd
half
be
my
able
movement
to
speed to
avoid,
get
yeah.
there.
Correct.
Alright, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run 25 feet up here, and then skid, turn, and then leap and land right next to Leora. And I'm gonna take a bite out
You
of
would
this.
take 2d4 points of piercing damage though. Landing on the tile.
Okay.
That would be 6 points of piercing.
Did you
How
already
it's
reduce it or no?
raging.
Okay.
Oh, it has not been reduced now.
Okay. Alright, time to bite this fool.
Go for it.
And I have advantage thanks to Fenton, without needing to reckless it.
Yes, you do.
$23 to hit.
Will hit.
For 2 fire, 11 piercing, and with the bite, and I'm below 50% HP, that restores my HP by 3 points.
It does. Does it work for undead creatures as well?
It just says whenever you bite a creature.
Then you do.
Satisfying crunch.
Yep.
Where's the crotch cat, Jeff?
Alright, do I keep the advantage on the second attack or just the first attack?
No, just the first.
Then, second attack, I'm gonna reckless that to keep the advantage.
Go for it.
Poshgra Angie. 19.
Does not hit. But you are
Does
flanking
not
with
hit.
Leora, so it does. So 21.
Okay. Okay. So that's 7 plus 2 for another 9. And another, yeah,
I
another
think-
3 points of healing.
Another what?
Another 3
3
points.
points of healing. Okay.
Yep, because bite. It'll only get me up to 50%, and then after that, it won't heal me up anymore.
Go for it.
All right, but that's it. That's my turn.
Mashing twice at this thing.
Let me check the. Fuck, I don't have it written down. What the extra ability for the bite is that you would use a bonus action on. I'll come back to it.
Go ahead and roll Spirit Guardian's damage, Leora. I'm going to roll Wisdom saving throws because I'm dead.
Incredible methods.
The Bloody Bones Beast, that will be a 19 for one of the Vanguards. That will be a 14, and for another, that will be another 14. What is your DC?
16.
16. Alright, so the Bones Beast will half it, and the Vanguards will take the full amount of damage.
Okay, that is 3d8.
Yep.
and that is 12.
That's 12. Okay. Yeah, this Vanguard is dead. You can see it is
Yeah,
shed
frick that
apart
guy.
by this energy, and this is very much so. Bloody Bones Beast is up as well. Okay. It is the Vanguard's turn. It is going to take a lot of damage to move itself up here. So it'll be 3 for a total of 64. Fighting through the Spirit Guardians. Let's see.
So real quick, Fel, the bite attack has skewering and ensnaring. Skewering is if any of the attacks are crit or are 5 above the target's AC, then the next attack against it, attack roll against it, gets a bonus equal to my proficiency modifier.
It's a good thing you didn't score 5 higher than his armor class.
I'm just letting you know.
Yes. Remind me if that, because I obviously don't remember that. If that applies, then remind me and I will apply it. It's going to slam its shield down. You get this big kind of bulwark-like shield to hide behind. It's going to shove you, Leora. Like you to roll athletics check or acrobatics check, whichever is better.
Is that an attack?
Alright, you're rude.
It is technically an attack, yes.
Sentinel.
You can Sentinel then. Wow, 21, you succeed. I'm sort of ducking just left away.
That's a dirty 20 for the
There's
Sentinel
the
attack.
20 for the Sentinel attack.
Plus flanking.
Alright, you are rating yes. Plus flanking. Yes, that will hit.
Alright, for another 10 points of damage.
It's going to try to shove you again, Leora. I'd like to roll another.
Leave me alone.
Also, its movement speed is reduced to 0 because Sentinel attack.
That is for an attack of opportunity, not the base Sentinel attack. Let me see.
That was an attack of opportunity, though.
No, the Sentinel attack is not considered an attack of opportunity.
It's not? Okay.
Yep. It's easy reaction to make a melee weapon attack. It's not an AO, unfortunately. There you are thrown back. Oh yeah, you are thrown back. Let me see. Strength scored has a special shove feature. You're thrown back 15 feet. Knocked and sort of torn throughout this vine brambles, and you will take from it. Ooh. 17 points of piercing damage.
Oh!
Doing whatever she is in the
Crying in a corner.
Saving throw for the Spirit Guardians.
Good.
Succeed. Chandra will do certain things in whatever demi-plane she's in. Still
Yeah.
under the map.
Sandra's crying in the
die.
corner.
Looks at Chain and says, I could kill that friend of yours, or you could let me go. Is killing me worth him?
Drop the spell and I'll let you go.
Are you being honest?
Yeah, he's being honest.
Roll me, well, rolling an insight check on you. Clicks its bony fingers, the spell drops and it's going to dash 80 Are you making an attack of opportunity at all?
Nope. I said that he was being honest, and he was being honest.
Sort of running along this barrier at the shore of this beach, this volcano-like skeleton is simply dashing away very quickly. Chain, it's your turn.
All right. Chain's gonna pivot. Look back at these two that are left. Let's see. Chain is going to bonus action steady aim, and he's gonna throw a psychic blade at the Bloody Bones beast.
Go for it. You have advantage to the reckless.
Oh, because you're reckless, then I will not be bonus action steady aiming then.
Alright, go for it.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Wonderful. 9, 12, 14, 19 points of psychic damage.
19 points. Not happy with that. You can hear it shriek and kind of get a warbled yell.
Wonderful. Is this platform raised at all?
5 feet. It's not anything significant. Well, not 5 feet, like half a foot.
Okay. And there's not really anything to hide behind, is there?
Not really. It's kind of difficult. It's an open field.
Then Chain will, he's just gonna use his bonus action to then, just throw another Psionic Blade. And that would be an advantage too. I know it's not going to be sneak attack,
Yes.
but that'd be an advantage, right? Yeah, okay. That's a net. That's a double net 20!
What?
Oh my god! Hold on, let me take a picture of this.
It's almost like it could have been a sneak attack if you rolled it then.
I know.
What?
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so that's just, it's a D4. Hold on, I need to get D4 out.
Big crit. Huge crit.
I know, it's really just a massive crit. Okay, so it's gonna be 2d4. It's a 3. And a 2, so 5 plus my dex mod, so 10 psychic damage.
Big damage. Alright. Yeah, it's not happy.
For good measure, he will 5, 10, 15, 20.
Go
25.
ahead and roll me your Spirit Guardian's damage, Lyra.
Come on, come on.
And
Lyra, it rakes its claw against its chest. You can see another burst of blood. It snarls and it is going to pounce at you. It's going to use its unrelenting assault feature, but 2 steps away, it seems to be shred to pieces. The Spirit Guardians you are carrying, as it stumbles right towards you, just keels over.
Oh. Oh.
I'd do this to you, but it's no.
Fel, why would you do that to us?
Succeed on the saving throw. Fenton, you're up.
Whatever that creature was, I don't like it.
I'm going to drop 40 feet down, so I'm just 10 feet up in the air, move there, and take a shot at the Vanguard with my crossbow. My new fancy crossbow.
wow.
It's a 22 to hit
You will hit, yes.
for 5 piercing.
Piercing shoots into its side, through its armor. Alright,
That's birdie.
we'll do certain things. Lyra, you're up.
I feel like Lawrence was before me, but maybe I'm just misremembering things.
Directly after. You have the same initiative.
Ah. Okay. Leora is going to cast Healing Word on Lorenz one more time. First, she's going to Wrong button. Move right here. So Spirit Guardians is chilling with him in the bubble. And then cast Healing Word on the Rins. For 7 healing.
And you feel some of the wounds still bleeding profusely from your throat, chest closed up.
And for her action, she's going to cast Firebolt on the Vanguard.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Ooh.
Big firebolt hit.
This thing's side. Rug stands. It's not doing well, but it's not dead quite yet.
And that is Leora's turn.
Lorenz, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Start to hit, you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Yeah. I imagine him just clutching at all the wounds that are bleeding. It is a massive pool of blood underneath him in an absolute state of I nearly died. Agent cannot make the bleeding stop.
Is that your turn?
1 second, because I do have one thing, which is the only thing I have. Guiding bolts. This one here. As he's
Lorenz.
pulling out his cards to cast another spell, blood is smearing all over them.
Oh,
9. Fortunately, the wooziness of your mind from the blood you've lost sways your hand in it. Scatters into the sand.
Yep, that's the end of the turn.
Lorenz on the ground. Hospital.
Hospital. Raise you up.
Recollect myself from the sudden downer that was Lorenz nearly dying. I will use my last 3rd level spell slot to upcast Summon Beast. I'll run fingers along the staff, pull a cloud of spores from it, throw it into the air, and it's going to take the more vulture-like form as I'm going to summon my better half as airborne rather than a landborne creature.
Okay, alright.
After that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, walking towards Lorenz. So let's see. It is going to use its one attack on the Vanguard.
Go for it.
Does a 19 hit? Plus whatever
19
flanking
okay.
thing.
Plus flanking hits, yes. 21 will hit.
8 piercing damage.
8 piercing.
And then it'll use its flyby
How do you
attack
want to do
feature.
that?
Oh! I'm gonna toss it as it this whoosh of just necrotic essence forms into the creature and gains bones and beak and talons. It's gonna come in and basically smash into the back of this thing, bisect its spine, and it'll fall into 2 pieces, probably directly forward on the Draxus.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry. Lorenz, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
You got it.
Brush with death right there. Perhaps it's not all over. Yeah, the creature's bisected and collapsed. Whatever enchantment is following it fails.
As I keep walking, I'm going to tell it, keep watch for us. And I am walking over to Lorenz.
Hovers in the air. For the sake of brevity, are you going to be following the Soul Hunter up there? Or maybe pursuing?
Chain will not be pursuing now.
Poshka is big mad, so he probably might unless someone gets him under control and tells him to stop.
I don't think I will, no.
Chain will say, he'll say to Poshka, I told him I wouldn't chase him if he dropped the spell. I never said anything about you guys. Do what you want.
Help the lizard, I'll tell the bird.
Bird.
I'll try.
Not you. I meant my bird. You can do whatever.
Ah.
Well,
sorry,
Fences, not
Green
your bird.
has too many fucking birds.
I love them all.
Oh.
Gay.
For you, we'll see.
Oh, God.
Read end of your turn. You can see from the Vulcanal camp a sort of dressed in pale or dark silver and blue armor, a bounding figure, so racing his way north. One of a sort of a twin blade around his back, strapped to it, but in both hands a long bow. Seems to have shot at the undead as it fell. He was a bit frustrated, but he just calls out, "Are you well? Are you okay?" Just generally to all of it. I'm a friend. Foshka, it's your turn.
Alright. Action dash for 100 feet of movement.
Your rage will end if you do not attack or get attacked, by the way, just for your information.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that puts me so close.
Oh, wow.
That would put me so close. Is there a better path? Can I
No,
eke out
it's
an
the
extra
optimal
5
one.
feet?
Can you jump the last, like, 15 feet?
Jumping still takes your movement.
How much of your movement
Yeah.
does it take?
That's up to Fel.
Jumping would still take your movement, unfortunately. It is part of your movement.
Yeah, so it's not like I can run 100 feet and then jump an extra 15.
No.
You catch up to him next turn.
Yeah. God, if only I was using tail right now, that'd be so clutch. Anyway,
That would be.
You can blame
Yeah,
it all on my choices.
anyway, my ass is sprinting. This dude just sees a fucking enraged fucking the flaming lizard man just running right at him. And I'm not even like running on like hind legs. I'm like pulling myself towards him with my arms as well.
All fours.
Gone feral.
Fucking like mouth just dripping fucking fire out of it.
Chandra will do certain things. Oh, Foshka. Taunter stops, turns, watches you barreling, sees you chain, sees the rest of you quite far away. Drops his bow, draws two short swords, mutters a spell, Hunter's Mark, and will attack you twice.
Okay, so then he gets within 5 feet of me.
He does.
Okay.
It's the mark icon. No. No, you do not. Reckless. That's a regular attack. Two regular attacks against you. A 22 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits.
A natural 20.
Whoa.
first attack will deal 14 points of slashing damage. Critical hit will deal 17.
Youch.
Two
17.
swipes elegantly carving through your armor, and Soul Hunter see entirely uninjured, clean, sort of black robes, very swift motions, elegant, uninjured. It says, I gave you the chance to run. I'll give you another.
Should
If
try
you and your
the
friends
gearbox.
fight me, you'll die. I'll die as well. Don't be an idiot.
Unfortunately for him trying to reason with enraged lizard folk, words do not reach his mind at this moment.
You're up.
The only thing he gets in reception of that is just snarling and growling.
Ah.
I'll have you know, I played Foshkra as a dignified and intelligent being.
As far as that set, you're stretching that 7 intelligence far. Anyway, Shane.
Shane, it's your turn.
Chain is going to uh, 40, and then bonus action dash to get to Lorenz, and he's going to take his scarf off and wrap it around wherever's like bleeding the most to try and help stop the bleeding.
Roll me a heal check.
That'd be
It's medicine in this edition. Medicine, yes.
Medicine. Oh, awesome! 4.
Or, Lorenz, as there are still just gouts of blood washing from your body, Chain approaches, not quite sure what to do, just unwraps the scarf, tries to wrap it around. Immediately it's soaked through, it's not helping, but it's trying. Fenton, you're up.
Fenton will move my full movement forward and just shout at Foshkra, Foshkra, we'll get our chance. You need to come back. It's not worth it now. And that's it. That's all I'll do.
You're up.
Yeah, she's just gonna move closer to Lorenz and Chain and just stay with them, and that's gonna be her turn. She doesn't want to continue to fight.
Lorenz, at the start of your turn, you take 6 points of damage.
Hooray.
What are you up to?
Well, I guess now he's just gonna focus on desperately trying to stop the bleeding.
You can roll a medicine check as well.
Yeah.
Does it get both a medicine check and a con save?
Yes. I mean, if you're spending your turn trying to staunch the wounds, it is a medicine check.
Ah.
Okay.
11, unfortunately, is not enough. You can try to, you feel like you're doing the right thing much more so than Chain, but neither of you are really healers. You're just not sure how to, but it's starting to work. Reed, you're up. Constitution saving throw, Lorenz.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. Then with that medicine and with the body's natural, luckily it didn't nick an artery, but definitely severed too many veins. The bleeding stops being as bad as it once was. You're no longer bleeding out. Reed, you're up.
I'll walk up to the injured party member. Do an examination, see that the bleeding appears to have been stopped, but there's still a pool of blood around them. Now I'm going to tell Lorenz, stand still. And we'll focus on the positive and negative energies unbalanced and attempt to balance them with Wither and Bloom that won't... I target no creatures to damage. I target Lorenz to roll a hit die and gain that many plus 4.
Okay. So roll me a 1d6 Lorenz.
Sure thing.
You gain 5 plus Reed's Wisdom modifier hit points, so how much?
What's your con?
Oh, what is your con?
Well, let me check. It is +2.
You gain 11 hit points.
Oh, wow.
As the lifeblood begins to wither away and its positive energy instead returns to your body. Now, my better half is going to action dash. Can't attack, but it is going to swoop in and ready itself to attack.
The Velpanal player, you recognize it as Saltaris, who seems to have pulled himself away from the Velpanal encampment down to the south to try to aid you, but didn't arrive enough, kind of frustratedly grits his teeth and is going to launch to... Oh, he dashed. Fine. Oshko, you're up.
Sorry. All right. So Foshgrid didn't pay attention to this jackass as he was trying to tell him to leave, but hearing Fenton shouting, he kind of cocks his head without taking his eyes off the guy. And he snaps at the dude, but comes up short on purpose.
Here it is,
And-
swords looking at you calmly.
And then the fire in his mouth kind of like drains away as he forces himself to calm down from the rage. Next time, you will not walk away.
There is a next time. Good choice. You have good friends. Sheathes the swords and gives the rest of you a long, long look. Then turns around and starts striding away. Every bones beast. Are any of you pursuing? No?
No.
No, Foster's is going to keep his eyes on him and not move until he's sure the guy is leaving for good.
Makes a wide berth around the... watch him very quickly, actually. He strides rapidly, kind of jogging at an indefatigable pace against this black sand, and joins Chandra and the choirfolk. I'm struggling so hard not to say the name. Into the portal. And injured as you might be, bleeding and drained on this black sand beach, sort of calm wind, winding in a circular motion around you, combat will end.
Chain still just like trying to like hold the scarf up to like wounds that are technically no longer bleeding, but his scarf is full of blood, and so he's just like,
Yeah, it's saturated.
shit. Lorenz, you okay? Oh no, he's been Charlied.
Charlie!
return to that moment if or when Ark can access his microphone. The Vulpinal comes to stop, kind of panting a little bit, and just says, I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it in time. I saw that there was fight. I wanted to help out. Is everything okay? Are you well? I see 1, 2, 3, 6 of you. Yes, okay. Right. Um, sorry about that. I think I have to head back. Not quite sure what to do. Kind of turns around, gives Lyra a long look, and starts
Lyra,
scampering off in the other direction.
Wait.
quick, flirt with them.
Yes.
That golden dragonborn from the not the Orm Throne, from Ochre.
Zendai. He and my leader spoke when we met in our individual circle, and we came to the conclusion that we were not willing to fight each other at the moment. Because even if we do come to blows, then we have the rest of the tournament to face, right? And it would not be worth it.
So he's still kicking somewhere then.
Oh, yes. Smiling and laughing away.
Chain will talk to Fenton real quick through the psychic whispers. Should we see if they're willing to trade information like New Kylax was?
I don't see why we shouldn't.
Would you guys be willing to trade information?
Well, I kind of looks a bit awkward for a second. No, my leader Tafsa, he's very strict about that. But he said that you were injured, and he wanted me to give the offer that if you wanted to join us at camp for this evening, he would help us, help you defend and rest in exchange for one piece of information given to us. But obviously, I'm just the messenger.
That is, to be certain, one clue of ours for your protection while we rest for the evening.
Yes, that's what he said.
To the party, Leora specifically.
I mean, I would say yeah. I trust them more than any other group. And we need to rest safely without worrying about being ambushed or something.
Brightens visibly at that.
I believe you have a deal then.
And then come over. Smiles and waves.
She would turn around and make sure that Lorenz doesn't need help walking before going over to Sol.
Was a little taste of Teresa's. I hope everyone hates it as much as I do.
Completely, yes.
Fushker spits out a bone from that vanguard he bit into. I hate the taste.
Chain is wringing Lorenz's blood out of his scarf.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
There's now a darker shade of red than it was initially.
Sorry, we'll clean it. Clean everybody up.
That will require long-term care, else you contract an infection.
We can play that out when Ark gets back. But in the interim, I need to use the restroom really badly, so I guess we can take a little bit of an early break. Apologize.
Bio break.
5 minutes.
Charlie break.
Time to go get
Phil,
some Thanksgiving leftovers.
Where's this music from?
It's Firelink Shrine.
Yes, it's Firelink Shrine, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Beautiful.
It's a
You're back.
very good resting kind of ambient tone. All right. Be back in a second.
Hey, Ferb.
Hi.
Did you you take notes of the sessions, right?
I take emotional notes. I don't take physical this that happened notes.
Intuitive notes.
So I thought it was recorded in my sheet, but the effect of the bloody bone dice is nowhere to be found.
I did not actually mess with your sheet, besides clicking the darn gear icons by your personality ideal bonds flaws, because that was annoying.
The what? What?
Hold on, let me see. I did not mess with anything besides, you see those pop, pop, pop,
Oh yeah.
pop? It was annoying me that they were big, so I made them small. That is literally besides clicking down on like rage and hit points, that's all I did with your sheet.
Oh, that's such a small thing.
It annoys me. Like odd numbers on ability scores. Why do you have a 17 when you could just have a 16 and put that one somewhere else, where it's giving you an advantage?
Because that's how the dice rolled.
I don't like it.
Neither do I, but he didn't allow point buy.
Grr, rah, 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 rah.
I know.
You only have even-numbered ability scores, Ferb. I have 4 odd numbers. It's quite terrible.
Okay, I have strength 12 even, dexterity 14 even, constitution 20 even, intelligence 12 even, wisdom 18 even, charisma 8 even.
Look,
Yeah, I
if
wish it was.
Bell had allowed it, I would drop my intelligence to 6 and boost my strength to 20.
That's too lizard. You're becoming the stereotype.
Look, Foshkra was supposed to just be the barbarian stereotype. Big, angry, and full of fire.
But he's turned into a complex character with deep emotional ties. And a valid reason for being the way he is.
Yeah.
He isn't angry because he doesn't know anything else than being angry. He's angry because he never learned anything else than being angry.
Until he did. But it had to be fed to him in a way that was like, you know,
Kuel.
him still doing what matters most to him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Fel, yeah, so as I said in the private channel, I don't know what happened. I can't find the item description for what the dice do anymore, and I was positive that I had recorded them on my sheet somewhere.
Let me.
I want to say something like if, while having these dice, if I drop to 0, I could bring myself back, but then
orb is here, then
if I dropped again, I was dead.
Do remember
the
it
Bloody
was
Bones
a
dice. Check.
double-edged sword.
Yes.
It would have been very funny for someone with the Bloody Bones dice to die to the Bloody Bones beast.
A Bloody Bone dice once per day. Yes.
I love near-death experiences.
You cannot fall below 1 hit point, but after you reach 1 hit point, the next time you roll a 20, you're restored to half hit points. The next time you roll a 1, you drop to 0 and 2 death saving throws.
Okay. And there.
That is a tempting bargain. Not bargain, gamble.
Yeah. Next time you drop to 0 HP, you'll be restored to 1 HP after this until your next long rest. The next time you roll a natural 20, you gain half. Next time you roll a natural 1, you drop to 0 and are at 1 death save remaining.
Wow.
Guys, I thought
So it's
that was
almost instant
TPK.
death.
I thought that was going to be a TPK.
I mean, it could have been.
Yeah, it
Very
could have
well.
been.
You designed an enemy that can keep attacking until it misses and set it upon characters with 12 AC.
I rolled
The
two
squishiest
threes
of our
on that last
friends.
one. I rolled 2 3s on the last attack. I'm so sorry, Lorenz. I hope he's not mad at me.
I
don't
bet
think he
he's
is.
crying in the bathroom right now.
Look, I mean, look, he's the one who initiated the combat, and
That's
he was
true, this is
aware
true.
of the potential consequences. I don't think he's upset. I mean, I could be wrong, but
It's a bit of karma, but the Bloody Bones Beast is especially with reckless attack. It's nasty.
yeah,
It would
he's a bit of
keep
a
on
monster.
going. Yeah.
Against this generally low AC team.
Oh.
So here's the question: Why, Reed? Why didn't you put Foshker in front of that thing?
I had no idea what it did. My initial reaction was, okay, I'm going to put Foshkra to either... My initial idea was get Foshkra to cancel out the thorny vines so people can reposition. However, like the first 3 attacks put Chandra at very low hit points. So I was like, okay, Foshkra would want to finish this. So Foshkra attacked Chandra, was like a couple hit points away from killing her.
I mean, normally you'd be right. He's more a guardian though than a mindless attacker most of the time.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
I think Lorenz bled out.
No!
Should have let me do the medicine check.
But hopefully that ever happens again, Reed. But if it does, just think back to like all the other combat sessions where the thing I prioritize usually is peeling people off of the squishies.
Mm-hmm.
All things considered, I think Reed did a pretty...
No. I'm not criticizing. I'm just giving.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't think you were. I was just.
We are allowed to provide each other helpful tips and hints.
Hey, Draxus, can you stop criticizing all the time?
Hey, Benton, could you, I don't know, maybe say something useful every once in a while?
Oh!
Probably not. Probably not.
Gosh, I'm such a snowflake. Wow, I'm sensitive. I'm just this far away from crying all the time. But usually only when Fell's around.
See, and this is why we say you're so sweet, because you melt like sugar.
I don't. I don't melt.
Aw.
You
I'm
just
strong. I'm strong.
We heard you turn.
That
into
was
a
not
pumpkin
no. That
literally
was
just
me
now.
considering my next move like a well-honed predator. That was me musing
smile on
my
your face.
options.
I think it might be an internet issue since he is offline.
No.
No.
At what point does it warrant a text message?
For Frost, none.
My hands are busy right now eating this Thanksgiving leftovers.
Okay, so after he's done stuffing his face.
I'll text the Fox.
Arcus
Fops.
Barcus.
Bring our fops back.
Foxy, come back. You can blame it all on me.
It's actually my fault, as you pointed out.
I mean, I was gonna blame it on you anyways.
That's just because you secretly like Reed and want to interact with them more.
False.
I don't blame you. I designed him as a very handsome character.
Oh, clearly.
And let me just do a zoom in on the little
Most is-
art.
Most desirable bachelor in all of Talani.
So are we getting level 8 so I can get a second feat?
Nope.
We're not even level 7 yet.
I know. That's what I'm asking. When do we get into level 8 so I can get a second feat?
After this arena, and then after the next big thing, and then you'll be level 8 in no time at all.
Yeah, but I want tough. I want more HP.
In 1 calendar year.
Oh, you're getting tough.
Duh.
Oh.
What barbarian is not getting tough?
So are you going to prioritize the strength tier or the constitution tier?
So, if this continues and we get past and we get to the point where we're getting feats or ASIs after level 8, then I'm probably gonna focus more on the Constitution because Beast Barbarian gets a lot of bonuses starting at a level 11 for their Constitution modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Like at level 13, they get Call to the Hunt, where they can bring as many people, willing people around them into their hunt whenever they rage, equal to their con modifier.
So you'd need a con of 20 to get the whole group.
Yep. So right now I can only bring in 2 people into my hunt. But those who accept the hunt, 1, they give me 5 temp HP each, and they get an additional 1d6 on any damage roll they do.
Oh.
Oh, so extra sing attack for me.
So eventually you're going to want to acquire, I think, Ayanga's tier from me.
The con one?
Yes.
But the one I have gives me strength, which it brings me up to 18. So 18's a
He's a
comfortable
weak
strength.
little barbarian. He's just a little guy.
He's a little guy.
I will rip your barbarian's jaw off.
Buddy, Scales has 20 strength and 18 con without any fucking magic items. You really want to try him?
You think Foshka's gonna back down?
I think Foch could win this fight simply by saying that cliff is safe to jump off of.
You also forget that. You also forget the fucking tail in a duel is nasty.
It's all right.
I will be right back.
How much? What's Foshka's match HP right now at level 6?
56.
56. Wonderful. So at level 7, Scales max HP is 102.
Yeah, because you got dumbass fucking rolls. I got 56 because
large
I have
dice
dumbass fucking
Literal
rolls on the low
dumbass
tier.
rolls.
No, listen. So it's really funny because Scales, when I rolled for stats for Scales, the lowest stat that I rolled for him was 10. So I had to negotiate with Fel to make him even dumber since he was advertised to me as dumb as a brick. So negotiations were had.
Yeah. Fel wouldn't let me keep the first rolls that I did for Foshka's stats because I had 2 18s in it.
I think my first roll for this character was like boring stats. And I re-rolled to get something that wasn't like a 12.
Let's see here. I can show you. I can tell you what I rolled for Chain. So for
Wait
Chain,
30 until we hear something. If we hear anything from Ark before continuing on.
Yeah, I guess I'll be alright
Nothing
doing
yet.
just like an RP thing.
Oh no. This was technically my first roll that I got read stat block on.
so my see the stats that I rolled for Chain was 16, 13, 13, 11, 11, 10. That's without any racial additions or anything like that.
That's kind of boring.
He's technically a fairly well-rounded individual. But yeah, obviously, so with the racial abilities, it came out to strength score of 10, dex of 18, con of 13, 11 intelligence, 13 wisdom, and 12 charisma.
I don't like odd numbers.
Yeah, neither do I, but it's there.
Yeah. So the first roll I did was 14, 10, 11, 12, 15, and 10. And then the second, which Fell said, we're not going to use that one. So the second roll was 18, 17, 8, 14, 16, 18. And he said, nope, it's too high. You can't take that one. And so the final one, which is the one that I got settled with, was 12, 13, 16, 9, 14, 12.
If it wasn't for Kenku using deception for their mimicry, charisma would have been changed dump stat. Considering that Kenku already get a -1 to charisma. I believe they do, at least. Let me see.
So how angry does Foshgra have to get before he can just like start clawing somebody until he misses?
Undead level.
I'm sure if you eat enough of those bloody bones from the bloody bones beast, you might get there.
How many times can you say bloody bones in a single sentence?
Quite a few. We've found an item and a creature.
Well, what do you think those dice are made out of?
Mm-hmm. You know what I ought to do is I ought to peel out its teeth and replace mine with them and see what effect that has.
Why?
Ugh.
No, peel out, like dig out its teeth and its bones and make some bloody bones dice.
Here,
So long
try to
as
kill
you,
me with my 400 bloody bones dice.
So long as you roleplay out Reed without speaking without teeth like an old person.
I mean, on the plus side, when he loses his shit and again, he tries to bite Leora, it won't hurt.
Oh no!
It just tries to gum Lloyd.
Oh
He's just
no!
gumming Leora.
About that.
Sorry, I just bit my arm.
Wait, in real life?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's melting.
I was making sound effects.
Remarkable.
Ferb, you do realize you're not gonna just be able to bite your arm in person.
You can't tell me that.
I just did.
Well, I can't hear you.
You obviously just did.
Huh?
Fenton, has there been any response from
boy, say what?
our dear old fops?
There has not been.
I hope they haven't been put in a box.
Could
The
always
fox
call
fox.
him instead of spamming him.
No,
That's
I
also an
would not.
option.
It might be internet, it might be family emergency.
Yes, and I don't want to impress.
Okay, well, while we wait 3 more minutes, I'm going to go and take a quick restroom break. Be right back.
He's gotta go cool down, his face is stupid.
What the fuck was that? Did someone just fucking blow a train whistle in their microphone?
It sounded like, yeah.
No, like someone just did one of those like wooden train whistles and just fucking blew it.
Was that a whistle from Fenton?
Oh my!
Yeah. Okay. It's like logically, what else could this be?
With how quick that sound was, I was like, maybe it was a failed connect error coming from maybe Lorenz trying to come back to us.
I can't.
Beautiful.
You're doing great.
I had
sweetie.
I had to hold push to talk with my foot, which put this instrument at this angle where my spit clogged up the actual thing. And so that was what you got.
Amazing, incredible.
I'm imagining fucking Hammond over there, like craning his fucking leg up onto the desk to hit his push to talk.
It doesn't work.
It's so sad sounding.
Why don't you just turn push to talk off so you can use it for right now?
Because you gotta practice.
What, practice doing the claw foot on his fucking keyboard?
Yeah, exactly.
Your annoying whimsy is genuinely making me
That actually sounded pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. And that was still with my toe on the keyboard, so you're welcome.
Put those grippers away.
I will not. I refuse.
I can imagine a modern day Fenton using a keyboard with just his fucking talons as he's playing his music, typing out his journal or his web blog.
A multitasker, if there ever was one.
What are you doing with your other hands, Fenton?
I told you he's playing his
The instrument. What do you think?
I don't know. Where's Abby?
We're not resetting the counter today.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, Fox, come home. Fox.
Hey, Frost. What time do you want to be at the theater tomorrow?
See, we're going to the 11:30 showing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. We're probably going to get there around 11, but
That works.
Ooh, what you watching?
incredible.
We're going to the new Wicked.
I should have guessed.
Yeah.
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 Beautiful.
I look over.
The
at
silence
my
after
wife.
that was too quiet.
I'm sorry. No, I got like hypnotized because I look over and I see my wife playing Phasmo with her friends, and she's just carrying a fucking chocolate-covered sprinkled donut.
The new Phasmo update is fun. Mildly terrifying, but also fun.
I haven't gotten to play the update yet. Add it to the list.
There was actual fear in my voice whenever I was yelling that the loom was chasing me.
We still gotta play the.
We gotta play Peak. We gotta play the
We gotta play the
Repo.
repo update. Yeah.
We gotta play RV there yet.
We gotta play
I'm
there yet. Yeah.
back and I missed all the best conversations and I'm sad.
You did. Yeah.
Don't worry, they're all about you and our plans.
I have a wireless headset.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna do like the SpongeBob jingle. At the
That
end.
was it! Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Beautiful.
Do I get inspiration?
Just imagining Hammond with his fucking grippers on the fucking keyboard.
That reminds me of those challenges. That's like, how fast can you go? And it slowly speeds up until it's like absolute chaos.
Like what is it? E rush or something like that, or rushing E minor or some whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hall of the Mountain King.
I was a star of the county down.
So, Hammond, you're bringing all of your instruments to the meetup in March, right? So that we can like actually be a bard at the table, and whenever you
I'm
cast
actually,
spells, you actually.
I'm planning to bring these little woodwinds at the very least.
If you
I
don't
would
bring a
love to bring
tambourine,
guitar,
I'm gonna be
but I don't think
disappointed.
that's gonna happen.
Hmm.
I do not own a tambourine.
So-
Chris has a guitar. He can bring that. That way you can still
Oh.
bard.
Sure.
Shane,
Alright.
what are you bringing to embody your character?
A brown cloak and a shitty attitude.
You know, that's all you are, so yes.
I don't have anything I could bring that would be like, yeah, this is Foshka.
Get dreads.
Uh,
Oh.
They're not
hair.
They're not red.
look,
Braids.
if you stop snipping your fingernails now,
Oh my god,
unfortunately-
show up with acrylic nails.
I unfortunately have the habit of biting my nails.
Wait, no. He needs these specifically. Let me find an example.
I do plan on bringing a couple of lightsabers though.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
I'm dueling someone.
Can't wait
And
for
don't
someone
cry!
to
And don't cry if I
inevitably get
smack
their-
your fingers.
you were the chosen one, Traxxas.
Gonna get their fingers smacked.
You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it.
Balance these nuts.
bad.
I hate you.
The mic distorts.
Oh my god.
The raptor claw nails.
I killed them. And the kobolds and
anything-
goblins, too.
If I could get my hands on those like scale gauntlets with the fucking claws at the end, that
Oh,
felt.
I love those.
Oh, yeah, I have, let me...
I want to have those massage me.
Maybe I shouldn't bring them in.
I'm gonna bring one of those scalp massagers and just randomly use it on Ferb and
That's
see
awesome.
what happens.
Those are awesome too.
Oh, I didn't see it had a tail, too.
I plan to be Fenton Tanobo at the Ren Fair this year.
Yes.
Remarkable. You better take pictures.
Okay.
They wouldn't
I
let me
have
in
a
if I
picture
was
of those
Reed.
claws somewhere. One that wasn't like all paw.
Yeah, I don't like the softness of them. I prefer it being, like, tough.
Yeah.
That's my
I also
personal-
saw this one. I also saw like a fucking YouTube short of someone advertising a business where they do animatronic tails.
Well,
Those sound heavy.
They're actually they're animatronic in the sense that they're like it's made out of like PVC and hydraulic.
Still sounds a little heavy, because PVC can be heavy.
Yeah, but it's definitely lighter than doing it in aluminum.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Aluminium.
We're Chestershire.
Aluminium.
Shire.
Okay, so show of hands. Paws or
I
no
don't
paws
have
on
those
dragon
visible.
hands?
No pause.
I've never thought of this.
What are hands?
No pause.
I think you already know Fell's answer.
It depends. If it's a
what
scale
is the
dragon,
question?
if it's a scale dragon, no pause. If it's a
What,
fur
what,
dragon, then
what,
pause.
what kind of conversations are you having without me?
We're having
You were
dragon
here the whole
conversations.
time. You just weren't paying attention.
Yeah,
Oh,
let me
no.
drag you in.
Right. Wow.
Wow.
Roll your character.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna delete the recording. We'll start over.
No.
Okay. From session 1, right?
Yeah. Run it back.
From session 1, I'm playing a Nubian and Censor, and
That's very insensitive of you, actually.
I know
It's a good
they
pun,
are.
right? You like it? Round of applause.
Again, just Oath of Devotion Paladin with Polearm Mastery and Sentinels.
Killing you slowly. Is
And
everyone ready to play the game again?
Ready.
Dark
Yes.
may not hop in later, but he is unable to play at the moment.
Oh, he responded?
Hmm?
Okay. I suppose it will be sad without the fox.
So we're having a sleepover, is it?
Hmm?
Should we give
boxes?
Should we give them the same information, the same clue that we gave to the troubadour?
You mean the new Kylaxians?
Yes.
That would be wise.
Here's
yeah,
the
yeah.
deal.
because Chain is currently holding 2 rings in his gizzard, and so Fosker's the only one that has it in a not secret place.
Did
I mean,
the
it's-
Kylaxians physically trade us rings, or just we looked at each other's rings?
Physically traded rings.
Okay, so we have indigo from them. and
However-
blue from us.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? I missed something.
You did a whole session, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
We met with the new Kylaxians and traded a ring with each other. Each ring, each trial gives us a ring with a clue on it, part of poem or puzzle or something of that nature. And so we know 4 out of presumably 8 of those at this point.
Well, we don't know if each trial gives its own thing. Like it does, are the magic ones different from the physical ones?
So it could be double
that's
that
true.
number.
Yeah, so it
But
could
I
be
doubt
16.
it's 16. I'm assuming it's 8. It could be 16.
It could be 16.
You know, what's really funny is that what happens when multiple teams decide not to kill each other at the very end, but use all their clues together?
It's a great
Black
question.
hole.
Then 2 people win the Hunger Games at the same time.
No.
Oh, okay. We can continue, Phil, please. Please.
Right. Make your way, bleeding and bloody, over the black-stained beach. And Sultaris leads you towards their encampment. You can see these sort of bluish-white tents sprawled up on this black sand. There's a central fireplace, and sort of sitting cross-legged with his twin blade in front of him, the leader of this expedition, the Sultaris Man, the Vulcanal with heterochromia on his reference picture, as you can see, calmly watching you approach. Seem to be surrounded by 2 of the armor-clad individuals and 2 sort of older female Vulcanals. Seem to be dressed in more clerical garb. Sultaris speaks as he approaches and says, I wouldn't speak down to Tasso at all. He's very, very proud of himself, but he's friendly enough. Come, we have healing if you need any. Are you okay? Are you all right?
Some healing would be nice.
Sure.
For me, at least. I know the others probably need it as well.
It's not too long of a walk, maybe about 500 feet or so. You make your way over to their rather small encampment. You can see, crouched behind a rock, one of them is seated upon it, glancing out to this shore covered by this barrier. Tasso stands, sort of using his twin blade to vault up to a standing position, takes a step forward, watches you approach. Well, allies of convenience, I suppose. How are you faring?
It has been a long day, as I'm sure you can agree.
Seem to be doing all right, at least in terms of your numbers.
We're alive.
Sometimes that is what matters. So, you have agreed to our proposition. I intend to honor it, and that includes slotting you here and now if you do not give it to us. We have invited you in with open arms, as you are injured. You must provide your end of the bargain. Do you understand?
Of course. It is a good deal.
Then provide what you have.
To clarify, do you wish to possess the ring or merely read its inscription?
Either will do. I'm sure
So
you have a good memory.
Is Foshkar holding the indigo ring at this point then? And Shane has the other 2 in his gizzard?
Correct.
Foshkar, if you don't mind.
He kind of just sort of stomps up and then fishes the ring out of his pouch and then holds it out, I guess. Fell?
Oh yes, you're offering the ring.
Yeah, he's holding it out. Between it's just kind of like dangling between a couple of his claws.
Snatches it, reads it. Which ring are you giving it?
Indigo.
The indigo. Okay, the illusion one. All right. Takes a look at it, pockets it, nods. I thank you for that. Well, sit down. Makes his way
We
back
do
to his
appreciate
camp.
the hospitality.
I do not see a reason to always come to blows if there are alternate means of acquiring what we wish. So, for the evening, we are friends.
I will say, of course, maybe I should get my party's approval first. We do possess more than that, and I assume you do as well. I'm not sure what the end of this tournament will look like, but those trials are rather taxing.
I know that you possess more, but I would not feel comfortable with myself if I demanded more than the favor I seem to be extending to you would require. No. We have our rings, yes. You have yours. You seem to be in a spot of trouble. You've given us information, and we protect you for a night. Is that not a simple bargain?
It is. Very well.
So think not of it anymore. Enjoy the night. Takes a look to his left, and you can see him narrowing his eyes at the looking glass knight some 500 feet away, who's basically seated on his back, legs out in front of him, the mirror shield held between. With one hand, he seems to be polishing it with the cloth, just staring out to sea.
Hospitality. I will show hospitality. Reed is going to grumpily get his cooking supplies out.
One of the little prophets you can see sort of stands as you gets the cooking out and starts walking forward to you. See her name. Oh, friend, you brought your supplies. I see you like to keep your troop fed nice and well, yes?
The last one of your kind I met begged me to leave.
Oh, I'm sure she did. Look at you, you're scrawny, you're tiny. What happened? Oh.
Don't touch me.
Don't mind if I make a fuss about you. Not your decision. Sit down.
Oh.
What's the meat on your bones?
He kind of looks taken aback for a moment. You trying to take away my cooking? This is mine.
Sure, it is yours.
Then stay back while I do this.
Shame on me for commenting. Clicks her tongue, begins muttering a spell. She's going to cast Prayer of Healing, actually. So, on Lorenz and, all of you actually, you can target up to 6 creatures. You will regain... Real quick. 10 minutes, 16 hit points.
Ooh.
Rolled very well.
Wonderful.
I'll add that to your sheets. And for the purposes of it, Lorenz is quite injured and she will be tending to him.
Thank you.
Of course, dear. You're friends after all.
Needs better half will keep a watch and just circle above.
Perception check.
$18 on it.
You can see flashing out of one of the portals down here that you were nearby, the stained glass knight, 5000 die, as he's called. Step out. Doesn't seem to have been a success. Just kind of shakes his wrists, shrugs, smiles, and begins to scuttle along the northward direction. You can see that he
Scuttle.
has a unique style of running. He drags his blade behind him and simply forces his body against the drag that it causes on the ground. So wherever he runs, there's a large divot behind him, and he uses that to leverage a sort of more hunched, more parallel to the ground, rapid stance that he just dashes with instead of just bounding normally as one would.
This guy's straight out of Elden Ring.
I love him. I think he's straight out of Dark Souls 2, but we don't need to talk about that.
Just going to stop up here. Yeah.
Reed's going to, during this, I assume we're taking a long rest, use
So, yeah.
his cooking supplies and dwindling meats and veggies to attempt to make at least a serving for everyone.
Go ahead and roll a check.
Oh,
It's tough with the amount of food you have, but the Vulpinal who is fussing over you will interject and give you the help action, so it's 21.
so
She's not respecting your preferences.
They will have to.
Step aside, she kind of elbows you in the ribs.
Gav, you're messing it up.
I don't think so.
Can't possibly put that much garlic in.
Oh, you underestimate me. I'm sorry, my friend. It'll come out in the soup. Don't worry.
I assuming we are in fact using the cookware as weapons against each other.
Maybe that's why you and your group look so stingy. Look, you can see their bones in their rib cages. You're stingy with your ingredients. You're not going to get any taste. And it's not tasty and you can't eat. What are you doing, Noel? Very quiet too.
This is over, I'm going to find you wherever you live. Your kitchen will become a ruin.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
You should ask the innkeeper whose kitchen he used.
Well, if you make it back to my inn, back in the Inari Dynasty, we'll see. But only until then, she kind of pats your cheek and starts cooking.
I take a half-hearted swipe at her.
Roll an attack roll.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage if it's half-hearted.
Watch him roll 2 nat 20s.
Well,
Oh God, Reed.
God. 16, it batters her to the side. She kind of stumbles back a bit, looks kind of aghast at you. Then you hear the sound of 4 blades being drawn as they look at you, Reed, and Tassa kind of leaps forward, picks her up.
maybe this is a lesson for you. Never touch a knoll.
Well, I advise that you don't do it again. Gives a glowering look at you, Reed. Picks her up, helps her to her feet, sets her back. levels his twin blade, one digging into the sand, kind of leans on it like a staff. I've never liked gnolls, as you can probably tell, but I do not draw the line in the sand at working with them. But understand that if you lash out, like you are prone to do, then you are the injured ones here. We've shown you kindness, return the favor. Do you understand?
It's never been my place to return or receive their kindness.
He whistles, and the group of them begin to form a kind of formation around you, Reed.
It will not happen again.
No harm. I just want to set an example. Do you understand? I promise. You will come to no harm. You just simply stand still.
Glower and flex the non-existent muscles.
Grant me 1 minute. We will have peace for that time.
You think you can alter my mind?
He mutters a spell and whirls his twin blade through the sky. It seems to catch kind of like a grindstone on stone. Sparks of this, not red and yellow, but purple and blue sparks emerge and begins to trace a constellation in the sky. And he mutters, Desmond's binding circle, I call upon thee, and slams to the ground. A pentagram of stars begins to emerge around the 5 of them, centered around Reed, and you're banished, Reed.
Oh,
He just sighs, sits down. You have a minute. Consider it a timeout.
Fosher's gonna take a step forward because he does not understand what the hell just happened. He just saw Reed go away.
Finally.
Reed, you are sent to a starry dimension floating through the air. No gravity, no sight of land, just the astral plane around and around you.
I'm going to look
Air jail.
Just, after a minute or so, slams it down. Reed, you come back. Well, next time it won't be temporary. Whistles again, and different key. They return to their places.
I crane my head straight up and look up. Where the star's different.
Roll me a perception check, actually.
Could I see different colors? Could I see? Did they? 18.
18. You glance throughout the stars as you're floating adrift in this starry landscape. You see a few of them. Recognize constellations where they are, drifting throughout the sky. It's difficult, sort of in this suffocating atmosphere, to make anything out, but the things you do make out is the scent of smoke. Like really inky, papery smoke from some. Smoke. I don't know why I pronounce it really weirdly, but anyways, you smell smoke in the air. With that perception check, you notice something on the horizon, a flattening of where these stars converge, and upon just a peak, kind of like a mountain top, there is a brilliant arrangement of these clusters of stars that seem to concentrate around it. That's all.
I see.
But the night is yours. What would you like to do with it? There are 4 rest options, or 4 watch options.
Chain is going to take some of the water from his water skin and kind of pour it over his scarf to try and clean it some. But yeah, he still has to save some for obviously for actually drinking. So it's
Starting to
It's not
dry
great.
and clot a bit, but you're able to clean it.
yeah, he kind of cleans the best he can without wasting too much water, and then
There is an ocean over there if you'd like to try to separate yourself a bit. No.
then he will. Then he'll kind of just like drape it over top of his bag by the fire to let it dry some.
Mhm.
And he will reload his blunderbuss for the one shot that he did take. And then his first order of business is he's going to set up a new set of psychic whispers. Be with Leora, Fenton, and Foskra. But he's going to talk only to Leora for right now. So that'll be up for 7 hours.
Fenton is walking over to Leora as Jane is mentally talking to Leora.
Yes, Jane sets up with Leora and starts talking to her. It might be presumptuous of me to even assume that you would know of all Quiet Folk, but did you know who that one was?
Would I know anything about them, Phil?
Roll me. This would be puzzling together information you may have known or heard tangentially. You know it's not the one that Sinai mentioned to you. But go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Smart Matt.
Smash.
Researching in the archives, you heard about 2 individuals, twins. One was named Doloroso, whom you know very well, and her brother was named Accelerando. Description of a very pale choir folk who lived and fought very quickly. He was a duelist of some kind. And by his name, you know that he preferred consuming souls instead of blood.
Huh.
And used it to great effect. The No, that's a 20. That's enough for the roll. What you heard was that he was able to mimic much of the prowess of the individuals whom he consumed the souls of.
That
Pass that information along to Jane and have a bit of concern in my voice.
That sounds not great. And at least from what we heard that necromancers say, do you think he's working for Sazala, or is she controlling him?
Well, given the nature of her his relationship to his face and sibling don't think he would have been out here so publicly on his own.
That's true. I don't know. I had before they ran away so quickly. I thought of mimicking Sanai's song to try and signal to him that we were on the choir folk side to see if maybe that would get him to stop. But if he's being controlled, then I don't know if that would help at all.
I worry that if we tried that and it came from someone who was not like him, he might, I don't know, think something worse may have happened or take it as a threat.
I never thought of that. Oh, this sucks. How are you holding up?
Physically, I'm okay, exhausted, but all in one piece. How are you?
Yeah, it was a little battered, but
We came way
trying
too
to face
close to
everything together.
being really, really bad.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know it's the arena, and supposedly death isn't permanent here, but it's still, yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, they say that. I don't know. I've never been to any of the tournaments, so I can't validate how true that might be. Or with our luck, it isn't true at all.
Well, I'm in the same place as you. Yeah, this is my first time even outside of the Twin Blade, so this is definitely my first time here.
Yeah, it's the furthest I've been away from home, so you're not alone there, at least.
Well, not if, but when we end up having to face them again, because I can only imagine that she will have not taken that loss very lightly. Is there anything that we should try with him at all? Or do we just save
Well,
ourselves?
But I don't... Can you teach me the parts of the song that you heard that I haven't quite figured out yet? Maybe it's time that I show somebody that's not any of you that he isn't alone. Maybe that'll help if I sing it to him, if I show him, maybe something will click into place.
I don't want to be one to make you think that you need to stay hidden, but are you sure? I mean, it's not just us and him. There's an entire arena, coliseum filled with people outside that are going to see. Are you sure that you want to do it?
I came to terms with the idea of being the very last of my people a long time ago. But then we met Sinai, and then we fell into the cave and learned about others. And there are many others, but there are others. I can't not try. I've also come to terms with the fact that me being who I am, what I am, my lifespan is probably much shorter than I would like, though. I don't think this is something I can really risk losing. So, not sure, but I have to try something. I'll keep it as like a last resort. You know, if I try the song, if it doesn't work, if he thinks it's a threat, or if it doesn't do anything, it'll be a last resort. But I have to try without putting any of you at risk.
Okay. Yeah, I can do my best to try and mimic it the best I can, but you know, obviously whatever magic the choir folk infuse in their songs, you know, I can't teach you that, but I can at least recite the words and the melodies.
Thank you. That's all I could ask for.
Ching will grab his bag, but leave his scarf kind of like laid out on the ground next to the fire to let it dry. But he's not gonna just fucking leave his bag with all of his shit in it. You know, everybody else trusts everybody, but you know, just to be safe, Chain's taking his shit with him, and he'll walk over.
Fenton
Presumably
is
also
like
when Fenton is
standing
there.
in front of Leora, like waving his hands in front of her face.
Hey, Fenton. Sorry, I was talking.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. How are you? How are you holding up?
I'm good. I'm fine. I wanted to get your opinion. I had hoped to have the resources to speak with Lord Sinai tonight, but unfortunately I do not. Should it come to a decision, do you prefer that choir folk, if we... Oh, would you prefer to help him or dispose of him?
She would laugh and glance at Shane and
Chain's
look
bag
back.
rushes down beside Fenton. Funny you mentioned.
Turn back to Fenton and say, I want you all to stay safe. I would also like, if at all possible, to not let another one of my people die. And she would look over to Chain and say, you can relay any of that information that you don't want to share out loud to Fenton.
Chain will then relay to Fenton everything that Leora told him about. I already forgot his name, but Dolorosa's brother,
Accelerando.
And how he eats souls instead of blood, and that he seems to gain abilities, I guess, based on the person. Or what?
Leora, not you.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I didn't even see that. But yeah, really all that information, and then also really kind of what Leora and him had talked about him thinking about potentially mimicking Sinai's song, and then her saying that it might come across as like a threat or something across those lines, and that she has said that she wants to learn the rest of the song and try and sing it herself. And he'll do all that through the psychic whispers.
Fenton will say out loud, kind of quietly, so Lyra can hear as well. Assuming we are able to rest properly, I can get Sinai's opinion first thing in the morning. It would just be, the use of a valuable resource.
I demand you use all your spell slots to message Chandra so I can diss her.
No.
Okay.
And another thing. I think it may be worth our while. This goes beyond the tournament. To me, I mean, you are welcome to poll everybody else. I don't want to be the reason you have to use a resource.
But no, I think it's valid. You understand, before this tournament started, our decision was to try and kill this hooded figure before anything else. If Sinai says otherwise, now that we know what we do, I do think it is wise.
Not to mention, if something happens, I imagine his sibling wouldn't be very happy about it. That would be yet another point of contention in our continued existence.
I will send to Lord Sinai in the morning then. Perhaps there is more to be learned before we engage once again.
Thank you.
I would very much not like to run into them again, but I was telling Leora that I feel that I don't think that that necromancer will take what happened very, very lightly, and will likely come back after us at some point.
I do think we got lucky. At best, that was not a fight I wish we engaged in, but it did turn out all right.
Well, it seemed like it was going to happen anyways, one way or another.
Perhaps. Yes.
I still have 6 shots left for my blunderbuss, so if you run into her again, and if Lorenz hits her with another one of those dazzling spells that he has, we just need to, I think next time we need to be ready to be able to keep her from escaping again.
That is the tricky part, isn't it?
It is.
But for today, we did good. We have 4 of 8, perhaps 4 of 16. I think we stand a chance.
We do. I mean, looking around, let's see, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless that's not completely updated, but there are 8 that have been closed. We closed 3 of them personally, and they got information from another one, so we already have half of the available information. I think that puts us in a pretty good spot.
Will the rest of the party eventually gather upon this conversation?
Presumably. Before your rest for the evening.
I do have a couple of things I'm waiting in line for.
Foskar is just mostly standing sentinel between his people and the Volpinals.
Fenton wants to give a pep talk before bed, but Reed is welcome to take his turn.
Bird pet talk. Oh yeah. Okay. Reed will eventually pass around bowls of not terrible tasting stew. And will not kindly, but without any biting words, pass a serving to each of the Volpinals. Will stop at the one that he struck and will say, "In Turisaz, a gnoll named Reed chose kindness and died. That is this skin I wear, these instincts that linger, but I am change. One day I will be worth that attention, but still I am null. Place the bowl down.
Jane takes a bite of the food. Reed, why'd you put so much garlic in it this time?
Foskar adds his spice powder as always.
And seeing that Fel is super distracted and not providing a response, I will...
The Velpinal woman gives you a very, very big side eye. Got to cook.
Seeing all of that,
You're cutting out of it.
I just monologued at you, Fel. It's okay. I will leave and walk over to the group. Bird, I've seen something. I was there where it all began.
Do you care to elaborate?
Come. And we'll go back to where I scrawled out the scene of the mountains and the stars and the shape they were in. I saw a confluence of stars brighter than any other over atop a mountain.
This is not terribly unlike the prophecy that was bestowed upon Leora.
Are these truly dead?
The stars themselves.
These are souls.
The Volpanels claim so, though I do not know if the same applies to the astral realm specifically. My knowledge is admittedly lacking in this area, but that is a picture I've seen before, at least painted in words.
And what other words were painted?
Well, you can hear the whole prophecy from Leora. It is a story of stars and a mountain. I assume it is not unlike what Kuel saw, either. Perhaps next time we see him, we can have him elaborate.
Then I will join the group.
All right, good.
I will return.
While they were talking, Chain probably would have mimicked the song for Leora again. Let's see, roll my deception for my mimicry. That is a 17. And if that's not high enough to do what needs to be done, then I'll use a psionic die.
17? I mean, you can if you want. The more you get, the better it'll be.
I'll use a psionic die then.
Go for it.
It's an extra 6, so that'll be 23.
It's a pretty good story. Leora, would you like to describe what your character saw in their session 0? Or
Sure.
go for it. It's with the 23, it's a very good mimicry, almost to the point. So, Leora, you have the stage.
So the prophecy that I was told, or that was shown to me, I saw a mountain. It was capped in starlight. There were so many stars above it, but there were also several that were at the base of the mountain, and they were climbing it. One of the stars that was climbing, it grew very bright. It was brilliant. And then it faded away, and a new constellation that looked an awful lot like me sat up in the sky.
Will someone have to die to bring back Muse?
I don't know. I don't think so. But because she needs us, she needs worshippers, so that seems a bit counterintuitive unless I'm not looking at it right.
Gods exist in the minds of the living. That is their domain and their power. The thought that a god can be trapped somewhere, or banished, or imprisoned is not correct.
So does someone need to die?
A star must cease. A soul must leave the astral.
I saw myself. I think that was... I was the climber. Who faded out and became a new constellation.
I mean, prophecies are never straightforward. We all know that they're all over the fucking place. So maybe seeing yourself as a constellation could mean something else other than you dying and becoming a star.
That's what I was hoping this whole time.
Because I mean, if we're technically speaking, isn't, at least from my understanding, which is admittedly quite limited, isn't the vocal belief that, you know, if you die then you become a star? That's like this, like one soul per star. So if you were an entire constellation, maybe it's signaling like, you know, all the dead choir folk have come to make you or something like that. I don't know. You know, like they're still there.
Maybe, yeah. It's definitely a new avenue to consider, at least. It's always been really hard not to come to the same conclusion every time I think about it, though. But I've always hoped that I wouldn't have to self-sacrifice like that.
What's the conclusion that you've always come to?
Well, to me, whenever I met the group, all I could picture was us as the climbers. We were all climbing to some goal that I hadn't quite figured out. And I don't know, in my mind, it's maybe I do something important, or I accomplish something, or maybe I help the choir folk. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I do something good enough to be considered brilliant. And I always thought that whatever it was would require a sacrifice, a death, and that I would have to die in order to accomplish whatever great goal was set before me that I didn't really get much of a say in. But like I told you earlier, knowing who I am, I just kind of accepted it as truth.
I suspect we'll get more clarity as we continue on. I do hope to someday return to the sands and see the great mysteries of the keepers myself. I believe it is, as I've told Reed, a version of the same prophecy. But in any case, only time will tell. I think there is only so far that speculation can get us.
Much agreed. And until such a time comes to pass where everything clicks into place, I will continue on as if I'm fighting to see tomorrow.
As will we all.
I'm still drawing in the sand.
What is he drawing?
Flower, 5 petals, 1 plucked.
You know that the national flower of Tlani is the forget-me-not. They're everywhere. They grow everywhere in Tirisas. Probably if you're growing on reed.
If I may, all of you are quite incredible to be here, not only alive but with heads held relatively high. It is an honor, and as Eliora says, it remains to be seen where our paths are leading to. But in this tournament alone, understand we have the potential to literally change the stained glass, if not the world. I know hundreds of stories, more even, cover to cover, but to live and to breathe and to feel the pain of every blow in a story of this magnitude, it is terrible, but exhilarating all the same. I am impressed by all of you, is what I'm trying to say. I enjoy you, even. I think we have a real shot here, so I hope we all rest well, yes? Ready for tomorrow?
Perhaps we were meant to write stories.
Perhaps we were, Reed. Yes, perhaps that is the case.
Would you continue to teach me in this bloody pit of sand?
To write, to read.
Yes.
Of course, yes. Yes, I'd be delighted to. If I prepare a small lesson here for you, Reed, might you make us some tea in the meantime?
I accept this trade.
I'm going to write some notes in my journal, prepare like a little lesson for Reed, but I also would like to, while I'm doing this, cast minor illusion on, like, hold some pebbles and cast minor illusion on them to look like the other rings in Chain's gizzard, and then close my hand and put them in my own satchel, the same pebbles.
Okay, interesting. False flag kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It's easy enough to do, picking some roughly same size pebbles and casting. How long does it last? 8 hours?
The minor illusion itself. Let's see. I
Should
I
read
intend
the
to pick
spell
up the
first.
pebbles. I intend to pick up the pebbles. Okay, minor illusion only lasts a minute, but I intend to pick up pebbles, open my hand,
Soon
cast
doing
minor
it.
illusion on them, and then close my hand again and put the pebbles in a bag.
Okay. Are you trying to get any of the Volpals to see it?
No, I'm not intentionally flagging them down, but if one of them has an eye on us, that is my thought process.
Fair enough. But in either case, it's easy enough to do. Slip them into your pocket. Anyone who's watching, they probably thought you pocketed them, but in either case.
Return.
If you were trying to teach Reed to develop the lesson, it's a matter of presenting it and explaining it. I would like you to roll me a charisma check. Fenton?
Can you teach a dead null new tricks?
15.
Ooh.
Alright, you can. What are you going to play out, Reed?
Sorry?
What are we going to roleplay out? You're saying something?
Oh, I was saying out of character. Can you teach a dead null new tricks?
I see. Okay, understood. Yeah. So in that time, you develop a pretty decent starting lesson plan. You know, associating sounds with letters and all of that. Reed, I would like you to roll an intelligence check.
Oh.
Something distracting about the way the shores beat against this black sand. The far too orderly scribbles that Fenton has neatly jotted down in his notebook as he tries to show them to you. Swirls in your mind. It's difficult to tell. You're not quite able to make any progress tonight.
What you gotta do is you gotta write in cursive.
But you try.
Speaking of trying, before Chain does anything else, he's going to go sit down and try and do his daily meditation to try and fucking be free of Beldain.
Oh, I think it's a charisma saving throw I make you make.
Yes, yeah, charisma
Just
saving
roll
throw.
me a charisma saving throw.
That is a 12.
It's difficult. The pain and fear and all of the emotions you've experienced inside of this arena is tough. You kind of steel yourself, and you've developed enough to know when you catch and feel yourself slipping into some hateful feelings, but you successfully managed to avoid making it worse. But you don't think anything really changed. But up to you, that might be relieving.
I think Chain is going to recall the conversation that he had with Foskra earlier before entering the arena. He is going to try making a psionic blade, but instead of channeling all those, strong negative emotions that he's been taught to use when making those, he wants to try using not negative emotions.
Using positive emotions.
Yes.
A charisma check.
That's a 10.
A 10. You think of happy thoughts, the few that were in your childhood. You had it better than most Kenku children. Your parents were occasionally, able to provide, a hot cinnamon bun on a Sunday morning, or take you out to the shores and let you run around on the beach next to the Twin Blades. And you think of that, try to conjure it in your head. For the briefest seconds, there's this sharp, brilliant teal flash that vaguely forms a blade in your hand, but you blink and it's gone. It fades away. Difficult to maintain.
I think
Free of any purple.
I think even having that brief moment that it was there, showing that it is possible, is enough to make the corners of Chain's beak turn up in a smile. And he'll there's something else that he wants to do, but I'll let anybody else jump in if they have other things that they want to do too.
Apparently now is the campfire session. The last thing Reed will do for the night. He's going to go and sit by Foshkra. And Reed is very good at not displaying any emotion besides anger, indignation, or just rabid energy. He looks sad. He looks distraught. And he's not going to say anything. He's going to sit next to Foshkra. For some reason.
You look like it says trash on the side of the road.
I am not willing to let them die. I understand your heart a little bit.
You are not willing to let who die?
Any of them. Leora the fox.
Oscar kind of like tilts his chin up a little bit, kind of like looks at Reed more closely. I did not know Nose could feel for others.
Nose feel stronger than any.
Most, including you, most of the time, Reed. Only display bloodlust and chaos. This, if it is true, it is new to me.
So Zala is in mourning. She loved a Noel, and Noel loved her. She was punished for it. That's why I died. It's why my home is dying. And now I'm being told that it is fate that one of us might need to die.
Oscar takes in a sharp breath, and his tail kind of like smacks into the sand. No one is dying, Reed.
So we kill fate too.
Burn it to ash if we must.
Just quiet. And we'll stare towards the Lopinol camp. And begins his quote-unquote trance as an undead to rest.
Anybody else doesn't have anything. Chain is going to come up to this guy whose name I have forgotten. The
Yes.
de facto leader of the Volpanol.
Tasso Mon. I'll put a token on it.
Tasso.
Yes, Kenku.
I was wondering if you might humor me with some conversation.
Of course.
First of all, does he have any reaction to the bear markings and tattoos on Chain's neck since his scarf is over by the fire?
He gives him a glance but doesn't comment.
Gotcha.
He seems to be sharpening one of the two edges of his curved twin blade. It's kind of like a spiral point at one end and a spear point at the other.
Chain will sit down next to him. I was wondering, do you know anything about well, I mean, I guess you probably would know, but is there anything that you can tell me about Erica?
Caesar's kind of move forward, give you a longer look. And why is it that you ask?
Well, I was just
Kenku's interested.
Well, I was just thinking back. I'm originally from the Twin Blades.
Understand.
Before all of this, I briefly worked as an apprentice of sorts of a blacksmith, and went with them to deliver something to somebody's house, and they had a couple of statues of Erica in there. And just got me thinking.
Roll me a deception check, quickly.
That's going to be a 12, but I do have one sonic die left, so if I need to use it, I will.
Go ahead and roll that one.
That'll make a total of 16.
Gives you a long, hard look. You were an apprentice. Found a statue of Eirika. Go on.
Can I insight check to see if he believes me right now?
Of course, yeah.
Hey, that's a 19. Actually, no, that's a dirty 20.
Kind of dryly eyes you with a little bit of now irritation. He seems to have seen through you.
Well, at least my sonic die wasn't wasted then, because it only gets used if I actually succeed.
I
Okay.
see. You did not succeed. You don't
Yeah,
need
it was.
to lie to me.
Well, public appearances and all.
You're a Kenku. We understand.
Yeah. But, well, I guess I can't even say that the people I travel with, because I travel with a knoll, but
Yes, you do.
yes, anyways. Somehow I came across a site of some statues of Erica in somebody's home. And it had me wondering if that was something that is normal for Volpanol houses. Are there usually...
It is. Kind of shifts looks at his weapon. In Valpenal houses, it is tradition for individuals to view the stars of their own accord, to see them above, see how many constellations that can be drawn between the infinite stars. Well, the eyes of everyone follows on them differently. We see different shapes. Erica's the one that guides us. She's the one that presides over the stars and grants us the prophecies we need to go about our lives, discover what our purpose is, see what it is to be an individual. The tried and tested method of raising yourself back in the dynasty is going on your own quest. Whatever you see in the stars, it is acceptable for individuals to abandon their posts, go out in the world as traveling sellswords, healers, prophets, chase their thread to the end of the world and find out what the stars have in fortune for them. I've seen mine, as everybody has, but many see fit to pay simple respect to Erica. It is not that difficult to acknowledge where you came from and have appreciation for the fact that you exist. And some individuals like to keep valuable statues in their house so that others can't view them if they break and enter, presumably in thief of something. Who am I to judge?
So, you saying that they usually use them to, like, contain valuables or anything like that?
Of course, that is the question you would ask.
Well, that's what you were saying, and I'm just asking for.
So what?
The main reason I'm asking is because the statues that I saw, they were in a room with a piano, and it looked like they also had sheet music on them. And so I'm wondering if, like playing the instrument would have done something. I don't know what. I mean, obviously not supposed to touch something that's not yours, so I didn't touch anything.
Are you asking me so that you can return to this place and have a better shot at finding what you were looking for then?
No. I found what I was looking for. Don't worry. This is just curiosity.
Drugs? Then who can say? I'm not that Vulpinal. If a Vulpinal is in the Twin Blade cities, then they have left the dynasty. They may have different opinions. But I personally would not. I believe a statue should be a statue. If it contains valuables or a key, it must be defaced, defiled, opened, treated like a commodity. An unblemished statue is a statue representing something in and of itself. So, it's not my personal decision, but I suppose yes. Maybe you should have tried that piano. Theoretically.
Is Erica typically not related? I don't have the proper word, but related is the best I have. Is she typically related with music like that?
To my knowledge, we have our songs, but some people's fate is musical. The majority of it not. Like the Arakaku you travel with. His fate seems to be music. You I suppose you found yours.
Getting there.
He looks at you with a long glance. You can see his eyes kind of scour your arcane sigils. Kind of gives a sign. You can see that he's an old man. He's not young. He's been on many travels before. So, one good eye kind of raises. Find yours. Some people don't. But you seem to be looking for something more. To the skies. Might find something. Something that I might have missed. Returns to sharpening the other side of his twin blade.
Thank you for the conversation. Jane will get up and go back over to Fenton.
So you walk in front of Reed's vision. The eyes don't move. They're just staring vaguely in the direction of the fox he'd slapped away.
Yeah, Jane's used to Reed doing weird shit. He's gone over to Fenton. Fenton, you remember that those statues I was telling you about back in the Twin Blades, the ones of Erica?
I do.
Yeah, there was definitely something in those.
Inside of these statues.
Yeah, I went and talked over to the Tasso and was asking him about the statues, if they're a normal commodity in Vulpinal houses, and he mentioned that some people use them for storing things or hiding valuables, something like that. So yeah, I don't now given what could have been so valuable that it was considered more valuable than a shard. This is through psychic whispers. What could have been considered more valuable than a shard? Because the shard was not kept in those statues. The shard was somewhere else. So what could they be keeping in those statues? I wonder.
I do not say it accusationally, Chain, for your question is a good one, but does it matter to us at this point?
I don't know. Listen, there's fuck shit going on with gods and everything, and a god that until recently we thought was possibly even just like a myth. I was curious. And maybe there is something in there. I mean, I don't know. This family had a shard.
So they did. And it is a shard we still need to recover, so I will admit my curiosity is piqued. Jane, should we go back to the Twin Blades? Well, I wouldn't say my priority is to rob a poor man's home, but...
Oh, they're not poor at all.
No, poor, as in... well, not financially. Mediocre, perhaps?
I don't know. Personally, I mean, I know that once we're back in the Twin Blades, we have lots of other shit that we're going to have to deal with. But if we are able to swing it, I would like to see potentially what those held. Given it's going to be quite hard to sneak in when we have to play music to get them to open. But, and if they hold things, then I doubt that the owner will just be like, yeah, you guys can come on in and take a look.
You never know what the conversation might get you. I would prefer to start there at the very least.
Fenton, I'm a fucking Kanku. They're not gonna
No,
just let
yes.
me.
Not. If it is a Volpanel who is fond of music, I might have a friend. Before I turn to thievery, yes?
I mean, we'll see.
At least give me a chance, Jane.
Yeah, but I want to see too.
And you will get to see what's inside, one way or another.
Maybe I'll get Reed to make me invisible again so I can be in the room.
Jane, robbery does not have to be the first instinct. We can
This
try
is
something else.
This isn't about robbery. I'm curious.
Yes. All right. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, okay?
I guess. But it's interesting, right?
It is interesting. That's why I'm not shutting you down completely.
All right. Well, I'm heading to bed.
I think it is
The
wise.
night
Yes.
continues on. You can take a long rest.
Woohoo!
Wahoo!
We're not dying today.
Well,
Don't say it like that.
the night is peaceful. A soft rain begins to pitter-patter on the ground in the morning, mixing into kind of a slurry into this soft black sand closer to where it goes to shore, but which is porous, absorbed, it still. It has this gravel-like quality. The grains are a bit thicker than normal sand. So it's an odd texture. It's not unpleasant, but it's not pleasant either to walk on. But as the morning rises and you stand up for the day, sheltering under tents, campsite, rain picks up, smoothing down. A brief peal of thunder rocks across the horizon, sort of hitting the central pier between these two towers. I'd like those of you to roll perception checks if you'd like.
Perception.
Just anyone who would like to.
Well, Reed,
I see nothing.
for
I got
you, in this
21,
brief
but yeah, Reed.
flash of lightning, you see a few things. The Mirror Knight, as usual, seems to be standing, hands behind his back, gazing intently across the horizon through this barrier towards the sea, calm as always. You see that the new Calaxian individuals across the entire arena from you seem to be shouting at each other, muttering. So you can see the ringleader Carvo sort of take out his swords, begin to mutter commands. And out of the corner of your eye, you see movement from from around the left side of the arena, right here. A troop of 12 individuals dashing, racing, running their way in a clockwise motion towards the new Calaxians.
The cold alliance is
Yes.
killing
Am I-
the competition.
The Maleficans and the individuals from the Sands seem to be racing and gearing towards conflict with the individuals in New Kylax. If you start running now, you might be able to intercept them and help them fight. And there's a message into your mind, Fenton, a sending spell that gets cast. My avian friends, the Maleficans and Sands have come to play. Could you make good on your deal and help us fight them? It would be even then.
Is that a sending spell?
Yes.
Are the rest of us awake after this long rest?
Yeah. finished mostly packing for the day and getting ready for the fight. Seems that they were doing a similar thing, preparing and resting and waiting.
To our knowledge, the New Kylexians won one trial and lost another, or have they won two and lost one?
They won one, lost another. Or at least did not acquire the other.
Ugh.
They're also down one member.
To the party then, should we aid the New Galaxians? The Maleficans have come against them, and that is the party we agreed to make look a fool.
Without a question, yeah, we should go. So we see if
Then
the
we
Boltons
should
want to come
go.
with us. I mean, we can.
Yes.
We do have 2 more rings. We can offer one or.
To the Inari leader then, for one more clue, might you aid us in conquering the Maleficans against the New Galaxians?
Hazo thinks for a second. That would be too big of a risk for us. If we lose members, then that would disadvantage us against the individuals we have sworn against, the 2 knights from Amadeus. I'm sorry, but we cannot help you in this fight.
Understandable.
See, Soltaris kind of raises his voice for a second, just says, Tasso, I'd like to help them. Tasso gives a curt look to the side, tilts his head. Soltaris says, look, I have friends there. It's just one of us. Like, I'd be... Tasso kind of whistles curtly, stamps his foot, and says, well, you won't be welcome back if you join them. Soltaris kind of gives a look between Leora, Tasso.
Leora would
Steps back,
shake her head no.
gives a nod, takes a step back. Tasso gives a bow and says, I wish you luck. I have no love for Malefica, but I have a duty to my people. Goodbye.
Question: can I see the stained glass knight? Is he out and
No.
about?
No, seems to be within one of the demi-planes overnight.
All right. Then Shane is going to set up a psychic whispers connection with Fenton, Leora, and he's going to try the looking glass knight.
Okay.
Oh.
And he's going to reach out to the looking glass knight and say, This is Rook's squad. We're about to move on the Maleficans. If you join us, we will give you one of our rings.
The Maleficans, you say?
And the Thorn Guard are there too, I believe.
Stands, kind of looks your way. Shakes his head, sits back down. It's not my fight. Someone will pass through this barrier eventually.
Shane's going to turn to Fenton and the rest of the gang. Well, I tried the looking glass knight. He is not in, so it's just us.
As you look around to the rest of the gang, you see Reed running about probably 120 feet away by now.
Fenton took to the air.
Away. Yeah, you can see at this point they've made their way mostly around the ring. The New Calaxians seem to be gearing up near the beach, getting on some natural terrain there, gearing in for a fight.
And
Yep.
oh my goodness. Let's eliminate some competition.
Time for a couple uses of counterspell, I imagine.
Okay, so this is Malefica and Rose's
Thorn Guard.
people?
Yep.
Okay, because Fenton left out the Roses people were involved too when he relayed this to everybody. He just said Malefica.
I didn't catch that
Yeah,
myself.
they had an alliance from the very start, and they were going into the trials together.
Yes.
Yeah. Because knocking Rose's group out is the main, again, reminder, main motivation for Foshka agreeing to Rook in the first place. Well, part of the deal is knocking them out and making sure that they don't win.
Well, we need to knock both of these people out. The
I am
obviously,
aware.
so Rook can win, and then the Maleficans, so that way, you, me, and Reed can be allowed entry into Ochre.
So
I'm aware. I'm just putting forward character personal motivations first. Wait, are we getting a beach episode?
a beach bloodbath?
Wish.
You are on a beach. You are on a black sand beach.
That is not the vibe of the beach episode that I want.
No, it's not. The vibes are not there.
Hold on.
How am I supposed to live, laugh, love in these conditions, Fel?
You have to make do.
Look, you should have been playing a null because I am living, laughing, and loving his.
Someone
We
needs
will laugh. We all will live.
Someone needs to quote that and put it on a T-shirt.
No, Reed's existence is more like live, laugh, lobotomy.
I'm smart. I can almost read.
Oh.
Reed can't
Roll a
read.
7.
It's more like snarl, snort, schizophrenia.
Snarl, snort. I love it.
Gonna hang that above my doorway.
You find yourself racing, dashing, Fenton through the air, Reed already bounding a few paces ahead, Chen and Foshka just dashing a bit further than most. With the mobile feat, you'll get additional rounds before the rest catch up. You can hear the sounds of conflict through this pouring rain. Flashes of lightning cascade down on this dark pool of water made darker by the black sand above. You can see on a rocky outcropping Declan Carvo, the flashy, ostentatious leader of this circus band, muttering commands, standing in the rain, casting with a sword. The massive hulk of a lizard folk with the sort of hammer in his hand, snarling, trying to hold back. There is a flash of a spell as a fireball races and scatters upon the side of this obsidian jagged outcropping, duck behind it, and you can hear the sounds of clanking steel flashing against each other. I will take you to the map. But in this din, in this sound of conflict, you can hear multiple castings of many different spells, soft chant, chatter of arcane incantations, whizzing and flying through the air.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful.
No way. A Maleficent Gish. Get him out of here.
Okay, I'll change that name.
No, he can stay.
No, I don't want to kill Gish.
Where? I don't see you, Gish.
He's a battle mage now.
I don't see him.
Towards the bottom. Around the middle of the map, but like the bottom half of the middle.
He's been ungished.
On a hill across this minor channel, pretend the sands are black. You can see a green dragonborn, a white dragonborn. The green dragonborn dressed in this sort of like pink-red veil. The white dragonborn seems dressed in black. And there is a Volpano with sort of a large staff muttering and weaving these long ley line-like spells. Dashing towards the center are a few individuals. 3 of the sidewinders, you can see them, they carry whips and sort of round buckler shields. You know that they're meant for entertainment, kind of. They're meant to harry and hassle more than kill, but to the center of them, the tall, impressive Minotaur Albinus Lauro, carrying his blade. on an outcropping behind the Anubian oxidizer, an alchemist of some kind. You can see her kind of uncork something, drink it, and shake her shoulders, and the mutterings of a song from an individual behind her begin to play out. So, we'll pick it up next time. Don't like every internal initiative.
Woohoo!
Don't any tokens
Where
on
are
the
we? Where are we dropping in? Yeah.
It would be at the bottom.
board? Ooh, flanking.
Let's press them in there.
So, since they're allies for the moment, the offer is there if any of you would like to pilot any of the individuals from the new Kylax. I will give you control of their stat
Yeah.
block.
I will be.
That's not a terrible initiative.
I'll let Fush be the flame eater. I'll be.
Yeah,
knife
give me a
thrower.
fire.
Throw knives from all angles.
Somehow vaguely threatening and erotic, I don't know.
What?
If you throw knives from all angles, I don't know.
So,
Somehow.
question for you.
Somehow. Yeah?
Have you ever played Monster Hunter World?
No.
No? Okay. So
I
you don't
have.
know the dance of the supernova that two of the monsters do, one male, one female, when they actually meet each other in the field?
And it results
no,
in an explosion.
But I've taught
That
her
wipes the whole party.
Right?
Sorry. Just my imagination going wild over here, that's all.
He's got a date.
Fair enough.
He can't be late.
I see a bunch of
That's the series of
squishies
rap
up
battle
on the...
we'll yeah.
Yeah, I see a bunch of squishies up here by the Cthulhu statue.
Yes.
Yeah...
The Cthulhu statue.
The Cthulhu statue.
How do they feel about a lizard that can climb without stopping?
Dominate
How do you
person.
feel about an intelligence saving throw?
How do they feel about, I don't know, just death?
One of them feels pretty good about it, actually.
One of them does, yeah.
Their death, not mine.
They are indeed death.
Like, if your intelligence is low enough, can you not suffer psychic damage because you just don't understand it?
Yes.
It just
There are
slides
some
right
spells
off.
that only work, like hideous laughter only works if I think it's 3 or higher. Yeah, so the so yeah, it was actually a funny thing. In 3.5e, there was a spell school called mind affecting. It was like most enchantment spells are mind affecting, but there were several, like fear is a mind affecting effect, even though it's illusion. You would be immune to them if you had an intelligence score below 3. So it was actually meta for certain circumstances to feeble mind your barbarian, so they'd be immune to it.
This also
All rage, no thoughts.
removes your ability to, like, understand languages.
Exactly. No
So
thoughts, only
you
rage.
would not be able to plan anything. It's just be like, okay, unleash the lizard.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. No, you can still recognize your friends and foes, which is the important stipulation in it. So you just need to direct the barbarian, not tell the barbarian. You just like go in this direction.
Hold on. I have spare bones for this.
Foshkar doesn't chase after bones. He's not a dog.
Yet.
I think
You
we
try putting a collar on him and see what happens to you.
Bet.
look. I'm sure if you talk and reassure him in a proper voice.
Yeah.
You may or may not survive the chokeslam that follows.
Well, we're still recording, so
Oh wow.
Yes, Herb, we understand. You like those odds.
hey, I'm
You will
going
risk it
to
for the biscuit of being choked.
look. Biscuit. I'm gonna stop the recording now.